coverage of the NFL has once again brought us to beautiful South America and one of the largest cities on the planet. You are looking live at Sao Paulo, Brazil, which first hosted the NFL back in 2024, and not surprisingly has rolled out the red carpet for us once again. Up next, it's our main event. Leading and visiting Orbits, look at their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. Across the field, the Dreadnoughts and their head coach. These guys with a crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you. Two teams kicking off their seasons on a Friday. And here we go on EA Sports. Back to return this, Naheem Miller-Hines. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. Leading him out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means first down.
First down, Sacramento.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Charbonnet on the toss. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
A gain of 7.
Fields on first down. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Charbonnet hits the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento. The Orbits finish up an excellent opening series. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Orbits take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Borregales on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that offseason play, reps and teeth, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
At the 22-yard line.
This is Henry on 2nd. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Oakland, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing. Those blockers just knocking people off the ball and let them clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Dreadnoughts. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now Lawrence on the play fake. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. On target to Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain.
1st and 10 from the 43.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Henry. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It's Cater Kohu up to make that play. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to charge loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt, and he'll try to hit this one well. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, they're going with Charbonnet. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. This offense ready to get going again now. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Another run for Henry. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's making a bid for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
And then Oakland, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Now, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's another Oakland 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Dreadnoughts will each pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one right down the middle. The Dreadnoughts tie it up as he nails his 1st try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The offense getting set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had their punted away partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They send a tight end in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
He's got it on the bootleg.
36-yard.
In by his back, Charbonnet. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. We've set it downs from 37. First and 10. Here's Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Sacramento.
Another carry for Charbonnet. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
He's brought down at his 49-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long. They'll throw third and long. Look at that power, deep left side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Running it after the penalty. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
It's a loss of 1.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chip.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Orbits take a second quarter lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Boy, Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Orbits break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. Darius Davis to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Here comes their offense out again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a touchdown.
On first and 10, it's Henry. Get some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
14 more yards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Fights his way through a tackle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives him the first.
Glenn, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the pistol, Henry. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And an Oakland first down. First and 10.
From the red zone on first. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the one.
16 more yards.
Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work.
And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Dreadnoughts can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. The Dreadnoughts tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Orbits and Zach Charbonnet ready for another go on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First down throw for Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Now it's Fields.
30-yard line.
He's going to tuck it and run. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
From the pocket. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Orbits.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Off play action, it's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Brings up second
And
and
motion at tight end left. Second down and 10, Fields. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
and 10 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Punt team headed out for the Orbits. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Looking for the back that time. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Third down
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Oakland first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Going again, here's Lawrence. So the pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
This is Ridley working the right side, and he's tackled for a short gain. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4. They're going to try to throw for it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Back out runs their offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Charbonnet now up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Fields on 3rd. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32.
And the Sacramento first down.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits him on the in route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Sacramento.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Fields out of the gun. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Orbits take a 2nd quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one splits the uprights, and the Orbits break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. First call here coming from the shotgun. Lawrence working from the gun. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Scooped up by the defense. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Orbits and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Fields on first down. That's caught at the 4. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
In the red zone now. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Orbits grow their lead off the turnover. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Orbits double their lead to 14.
Dreadnoughts 14.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
Set to kick off.
On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
It's a gain of 4.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Sao Paulo in just a bit. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. Their offense running back out now. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock, so high hopes again for this upcoming series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Looking to throw Fields. He keeps it and takes off. Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
gain of 16 yards. And a Sacramento first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now. It's Fields. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15.
First down
From the red zone on 1st. That throw behind his intended target. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's now
Tight end in motion right. 2nd down and 10. Fields. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
incomplete. Coverage by Jack Tyson.
Now Fields again. Look at all this time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Borregales connects. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And an Oakland first down.
He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Throwing this for the end zone. And he will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks.
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. The party's still going for 2 more quarters, football fans. We're back underway from Brazil. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. Lawrence with it on 1st. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for
Lawrence looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like the offense recovered. They did. Close stuff there. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
He's got it at the 24. Escapes the defender. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This offense getting all set for this series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All set to go now from the 35. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Fields. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. On now comes their punter. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The offense headed back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Hits him on the out route. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking now from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
7-yard gain. That's good.
Run again. Here's Lawrence. Pass pulled in by Henry. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing to the back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. The Orbits and Zach Charbonnet ready for another go on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And we keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. A pistol snap, Fields. Throw over the middle is brought in by Lockett. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And a Sacramento 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Finds Charbonnet underneath. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Throwing again, it's Fields. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Orbits.
So first down from the 41. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Fields out of the gun. Shakes himself free. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And this one is out of bounds, no return on the kick. The Dreadnoughts and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
So Reed, they'll hand off to Henry. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 8. And an Oakland first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
He's brought down at the 37.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got very successfully.
They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd and 1, Lawrence to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
I mean, we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Jack Jones making that tackle.
He was brought down at the 26.
3rd down. They need 7.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. The Dreadnoughts and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. He's got a gain of 6 there. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Lawrence working from the gun. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch. So it's going to be a completion to the 25. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Oakland, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now they face 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Back to the air, Lawrence. Finds Scatteroo on the dump off. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Smith able to put it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now outruns their offense to take over. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Fields. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Trucks a defender. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's making a bid for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. And an Oakland.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Lawrence looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and
Back
10.
to throw. Here's Lawrence. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Intended for
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Oakland 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Lawrence to throw it. Throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4.
Now Lawrence. Drops back. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dreadnoughts now within 1 score in the 4th. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Return coming from the 6. A little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. This offense making its way back out now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. 1st and 10 from the 32. Here's Fields to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Punt meets him at the 28. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Now this offense getting set to work here. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Oakland, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Now it's Lawrence. Pulled in by his back, Scatterby. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Complete to Cam Scalaboo.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's fourth down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. He catched his first attempt, his second now from 45. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. On the counter, it's Charbonnet. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Out of the gun, a gift to Charbonnet. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Fields out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. Fields now on third. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The dreadnoughts and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. Gets some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now hang on. Looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Finds a man right side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Scatterby now from the gun. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
London, Oakland. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
It's now second and 10.
On the pistol, give to Scalaboo. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down.
Alvin Tomlinson on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Going right back to Scalaboo. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up fourth and 6.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's able to hit Ridley. Complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
That's another Oakland first down.
On first down, this is Scalaboo. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. This might be a free play for him. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Offside. Defense.
Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Is to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Extra point set right down the middle. The Dreadnoughts push their lead to 3.
Dreadnoughts 34. Orbits 31.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Starting this drive with a give to Charbonnet. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Shotgun snap to Fields. Catch is made down the right sideline. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Sacramento.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Rolling from the gun here. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they're going to be sent out just outside that red zone. On the line for another first and 10. Fields throwing once more. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
It is the 2-minute warning from Sao Paulo. Orbits down by only 3. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Back to throw. Here's Fields. He brings it in. He has the touchdown. The Orbits jump in front late. Tyler Lockett the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dreadnoughts and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So second down coming up. Setting up to pass. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Wow, it's free again! And the defense recovers. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does. Because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they could rip that ball away from you, too.
On first down, this is Charbonnet. He does it. Touchdown! The Orbits capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Orbits drive their lead to 11.
Orbits 45. Dreadnoughts 34.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. But a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
First down throw, Lawrence. This one quickly to Taylor. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A 7-yard.
Out of the gun, Lawrence.
2nd and 3.
This is Ridley working the right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Lawrence to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Owens to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now to throw.
3rd and 7.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.